Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. Another great speed test coming up, the battle of the most affordable Samsung and Apple flagship phones. Samsung Galaxy S22 is the latest phone from Samsung, running on the newest Snapdragon processor. Some regions will have the exynos 2200 version. While Apple is running on their in-house chipset, in terms of price, they're almost the same, probably a difference of less than 100. This is Samsung S22 versus iPhone 13, the battle of flagship processor. Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 versus A15 Bionic. Hey, don't forget to subscribe, my friend. Let's go! Before we begin, this will be the things that we will be testing today. We will test synthetic benchmark boot up, screen refresh rate, application load time, gaming performance, and Wi-Fi speed test. Let's do this. Let's start with our first test, a synthetic benchmark using Geekbench 5. We're closing all apps before we begin. This is a quick review of the specs of two phones. We're also speeding up the video. So, after almost 2 minutes, iPhone 13 or 13 mini finished this test. Let's check how long will it take for Samsung S22 to finish. After 1 minute and 4 seconds, Samsung S22 also finished this test. Checking the synthetic benchmark, Samsung S22 has a score of 918 in single core and 3074 in multi-cores, while iPhone 13 mini has 1741 in single core and 4639 in multi-cores. Both phones are top of the line in terms of performance. iPhone 13 is known to crush benchmark tests like what you see here, but let's check the real world test. Next is boot up test. We will turn off both phones and turn it back on to see who is faster. Operating system, network connectivity, and boot up animation may affect how fast this is. We're just waiting for Samsung S22 to load. I thought showing you the real time will be informative for you to know the boot up speed difference. This will take few more seconds. While waiting, maybe I can discuss the price difference. Samsung S22 is $1,100 while iPhone 13 mini is exactly $1,000. There's also a promotion going on right now. Double the storage, you can get 256 gigs of Samsung S22 for the price of 128 gigs. We're still waiting and this is annoying. I will just crank up the music. Oh, thank goodness. That's a good minute of boot up for Samsung S22. iPhone 13 is the winner here. Next is the screen refresh rate. This affects the smoothness of the home screen and more for user experience. The higher the refresh rate, the smoother the motion is. Checking the screen technology of both phones, Samsung S22 has 120Hz using adaptive refresh rate. I think it juggles from 48 to 120Hz. Please correct me if I'm wrong. While iPhone 13 mini is stuck with 60Hz, Samsung S22 is the winner here. The screen size of Samsung S22 is larger than iPhone 13 mini, but the same size as the regular iPhone 13 at 6.1 inch. Disclaimer, the next three part will be a little long and boring because it's a test. This is not scientific, but will give you an idea how fast they open apps and how good the RAM management is. Next test is opening of apps. So we have three categories: light apps, medium apps, and heavy apps. Light apps are for casual users that don't do heavy tasks on their phone. These are mostly pre-installed apps for productivity like calendar and clock. It's a tie on phone. It's a tie on browser. Let's go to google.com. Yep, almost the same. It's a tie on messaging. It's a tie on camera. It's a tie on settings. It's a tie on gallery. And it's a tie on clock. Now let's try to relaunch these apps. So for casual users, both phones are not cheap and they perform similar. So this will boil down to your preference. It's a tie for me. Next is medium apps. These are essentially light apps but needing network connectivity with multiple functionality like social networking apps. These are for average users. iPhone 13 is slightly faster on Facebook. It's a tie on Messenger. Samsung S22 is faster on Twitter. It's a tie on TikTok. Samsung S22 is faster on Instagram. iPhone 13 is faster on Kijiji. It's a tie on Amazon. And iPhone 13 is definitely faster on eBay. Now let's try to relaunch these apps. So for average users, same thing, it's a mixed results. Definitely iPhone 13 is faster on eBay, but again, this is a tie for me. And lastly, heavy apps that need processing power, faster refresh rate, and stable internet connectivity. Let's see if the benchmark scores are showing on real-world tests. Samsung S22 is faster on Call of Duty. iPhone 13 is faster on PUBG. iPhone 13 is faster in Mobile Legends. iPhone 13 is faster in Subway Surfers. Samsung S22 is faster in Pokemon Go. And Samsung S22 is faster on Candy Crush. Now let's try to relaunch these apps. So for heavy users, again, mixed results. Although iPhone 13 is faster in benchmark test, it's almost tied in real-world test. Let's check gaming performance. Next is gaming performance. Probably one of the smoothest gameplay I ever played. Very good experience. iPhone 13 is definitely using max or ultra settings, and same with Samsung S22. I didn't feel any lags on any of these phones. Both are pretty good. I just noticed while I was playing Mobile Legends, the ultra settings are not yet available for Samsung S22. Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 might not be optimized yet on some games. And for our last test, the network speed test, we will check the download and upload speed when connected to the Wi-Fi. We will test one phone at a time. So checking the benchmark score, Samsung S22 has 161 Mbps download speed and 16.1 Mbps upload speed, while iPhone 13 mini has 74.2 Mbps download speed and 12.4 Mbps upload speed. Both phones are connected to Wi-Fi 5, and Samsung S22 is the winner here. Hey, we're also doing a camera comparison videos of these two phones, so don't forget to subscribe. So what is Gadget Rev Now's verdict, iPhone 13 mini or Samsung S22? These are two great phones with insane speed. We can safely disregard the benchmark test. Let's break this down. What did we learn? iPhone 13 mini is faster in benchmark test, boot up test, also better for casual and average user since it's cheaper than Samsung S22. And Samsung S22 has a faster refresh rate and Wi-Fi speed. It is also safe to say that it will perform similar to iPhone 13 in heavy usage and gaming. At the end of the day, we found out that the benchmark scores on this test are just numbers, and I thought that the refresh rate and faster Wi-Fi connectivity is more important than what iPhone 13 can offer. No bias, but I would go with Samsung S22. And there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. We will continue to compare these two phones in our channel, so stay tuned. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.